Tell me if you down to ride. Every time we get together, it's a vibe. I got feelings that I cannot hide. You had me from the start, can get you off my mind. Tell me.
What's up, YouTube friends? It's your girl Kay, and we live all the way from the, if you know, you know. So, today we're gonna be talking about my labor and delivery story. We're gonna get right into it. I'm jumping right into it. And yes, I said labor and delivery because if you know me, yes, I had a child, a baby girl, 4 months ago. She's 4 months. She will be 5 months in August, which is, you know, or whatever. Her name is Nova. She's asleep right now. So I honestly, you know, I just want to go ahead and get into it. As far as, you know, being plus size, a plus size labor and delivery. Yes, I had her natural, where I had the epidural, but I didn't have to have a C-section. That's number one. That's the number one thing that I wanted to tell you all, because I know how scary it can be to, you know, be a plus size and pregnant woman, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so being plus size and pregnant is really a struggle. But I wouldn't say it's a struggle, but it's different. Honestly, I didn't know I could get pregnant. That we're gonna start there. I didn't know I could get pregnant. I didn't know that I could have kids, you know. So it was just like, you know, you thinking anything can happen, anything bad can happen, but let's not think negative. Let's think positive through your whole pregnancy. If you are plus size and pregnant, if you are pregnant regardless, let's think positive. Let's stay positive, because that's what got me through my whole pregnancy. When I first found out I was pregnant, of course I was in shock. My boyfriend was in shock. It was just like amazing to me, because I literally, y'all, I did not think I could get pregnant being plus size. Okay, and just that, you know, I mean, I'm 28 years old and this is my first child, so I didn't think I could get pregnant, all honesty. So when I found out I was pregnant, of course I made a doctor's appointment. We made the doctor's appointment, and yeah, well, they confirmed the pregnancy test or whatnot. The pregnancy test was confirmed, so they told me, I think I set up for an ultrasound, and they told me, you know, how far along I was or whatever. Crazy part is I did not know I was pregnant. Let me back up, reverse. I only took a pregnancy test because my boyfriend was like, you need to take a pregnancy test. I didn't think I was pregnant. Every time I thought I was pregnant, I was never pregnant, so I didn't think I was pregnant. So I took the pregnancy test, and I'm just like, what? Like, nah, I'm pregnant. Like, I knew you was pregnant. You was sleeping too much, and you was, you know, I was always tired. I didn't want to do nothing. I just wanted to go to sleep. So when I did have my ultrasound, I believe I was maybe 8 or 9 weeks pregnant. Okay, blood pressure was constantly up. Yes, so they put me on labetalol and baby aspirin as well. So I had to take baby aspirin at night and labetalol in the mornings. That's how I did it or whatever. I was at risk for preeclampsia. I want to say that happened during labor and delivery, but you know, God, he got last say so. But don't y'all be discouraged. Pretty much, okay, I had to go to, because I stay in a small area or whatnot, so I had to go like to the city to have ultrasounds, to have doctor's appointments and stuff, you know, just so they could make sure I was good far as you know, the baby and, you know, being plus size and pregnant or whatnot. But yeah, I had to do all of that, which I felt more comfortable doing that in the city and bigger places anyway, because they have more machines and more, you know, experience or whatever. And that's pretty much what my OB had told me anyway. 9 months pregnant. I was induced when I was 38 weeks and how many days? 3 days, I believe. 38? No. I had her at 38 weeks, 3 days. I was induced right at 38 weeks on one day. I was 38 weeks on that Saturday, and they called. I already knew they was gonna call me in that Sunday. I just didn't know what time I had to go in. I didn't have her at my regular OB. I had her at the higher facilities that I was telling y'all about that I was going to have my ultrasounds. Anyway, so I got checked in, and they got me in. So y'all, I have small veins. I have rolling veins. So it was very much hard for them to get that IV in me. They stuck me about 3 times. I got her on my body. I'm trying to say that hair in the back. Anyway, so hey, pudding pop. So hey, sweet potato pie. So hey, mama. You don't want to say hey to the camera? She just woke up. Oh, I have rolling veins and I have small veins. So it was very much hard for them to find a vein for my IV. Mind you, I've never had an IV before, so I was very much scared to get an IV. So they stuck me maybe like 3 or 4 times. They stuck me, I want to say they stuck me one time in the hand and it blew. They stuck me in my arm and it blew. And they stuck me somewhere else. And the last stick was in my arm, which where it bends at. They really didn't want it there, but that was the only one that worked. Okay, so we got that situated. Hey, mama. We got that situated or whatever, and it was pretty much all right. What's the matter? It was pretty much go time, y'all. Like, well, no, I lied. They started you off with, no, they don't. They didn't start me off with Pitocin. They started me off with Cytotec. I think that's what it was called. And they did the Foley balloon or whatever. Of course, they had me up to the monitor to monitor her heartbeat and my heartbeat and my contractions as well. You know, they kept coming to check me or whatever. They only came maybe like every 3-4 hours or whatnot, because it's a slow process when you get induced. And they didn't want me to go full term, so I was kind of excited about getting induced. I wasn't scared or nothing. I was definitely excited, but you know, I had like little voices in the back of my head thinking I was gonna have to have, you know, a C-section or whatnot, or I was gonna have to, you know, anything. Like, of course we all think like that once we're pregnant. Y'all don't think like that. Do not think like that. Do not let the devil dictate that, because I understand anything can happen, but God has the last say so. And that's what I said the whole time. Like, I was in labor from Sunday night till Tuesday morning. I had her Tuesday morning at 5:07 a.m. I pushed from 1:40 to 5:07. Let me tell y'all, this little girl was in like the side of me, on my right side. The doctor kept saying, if you don't have this baby before I come back to check again, we're gonna either have to do the forceps or you're gonna have to have a C-section. Baby, what? Who? When she said that C-section, Nova was out in the next 20 minutes. I don't even think it was that long. She was out. I ain't had time. So, oh yeah, okay, so I did want to explain to y'all, like, okay, they continue to check you or whatnot, and a lot of people think that checking your cervix hurt. It really doesn't hurt. It wasn't bad at all. They told me I was doing good with everything. Let's get to the contractions. I skipped all over that. Baby, I thought I was gonna have this baby natural, completely natural, but hunty, your girl can do pain, but not pain like that. I don't even know how to explain it. People talking about period cramps. It was worse than period cramps. Way worse than period cramps to me. And it was like, it was intense. It was very much intense. So I got the epidural. But before I got the epidural, I was going to try, what is it called, Nova? Nitrous oxide. By the time he got in there with that, the anesthesiologist got in there with that, I was like, you can take that back. I'm gonna need the epidural. Like, I couldn't do it, y'all. I couldn't do it. So he was like, okay. So he came and he went and got the stuff for the epidural. He gave me the epidural. I had to have the epidural twice, y'all. And don't let me scare y'all when I say that either, because it just that you know, but I feel like just by me being heavier or whatnot, that had something to do with, you know, me having to get the epidural twice. It just wasn't, it had numbed me a little bit, but it started wearing off. So I did have to, like I said, get it twice because it was wearing off a little bit. Oh, I thought my phone was falling. It was wearing off on my left side, so they came back and they pushed some more medicine. That didn't work or whatnot. They pushed some more medicine, and like my contractions weren't as bad or whatever when I got the first. What are you gonna tell them? You want to tell them something too? What you remember when I got the first epidural? But once it started wearing off, I thought that was normal. Like I thought I was supposed to feel just a little bit, but when that stuff started getting intense, I was like, I was like, they're gonna have to re-stick me or something. So they ended up having to come back in there, and they done it again. And once they done it the second time, oh, I was like, I was in heaven, baby. But in the process of trying to get it and feeling them contractions all over again, and I was probably like 7 centimeters by then. I was squeezing the mess out that nurse hand. Like, she was like, you can squeeze as hard as you want to, baby. Don't tell me that, because I'm gonna squeeze the mess out of your hand. So I was squeezing her hand or whatever. What is it? My daddy back with food. But y'all, and so I did also, y'all, by my blood pressure kept going high, I did have to have the magnesium drip, which they was trying not to do that. Pitocin is what helps you start your contractions, you know, every so and so minutes, and it helps dilate you and get your cervix in. I want to say, no, y'all, it was a long process. I'm not even gonna joke. Like, it was definitely a long process, because like it was just a waiting game. Like, I wasn't dilating quick enough, I felt like, and I still hadn't went to 10 centimeters. But at 9, she told me I could push through, because my cervix was thin enough, so I could push through or whatever. And then I thought I could do that, I could start pushing. But let's back up. Oh, y'all, I thought I was gone. And I ain't saying it like that, but I thought I was gone. I was asleep. You know, you sleep, that's pretty much all you can do. You can sleep. So I was numb from the waist down, and I was sitting like halfway up. I wasn't all the way up, but I was sitting up enough for me to, you know, like sit up, if that makes sense. I started coughing, because they want you to stay hydrated, so they kept me a cup of water ice. So I started coughing in my sleep, and when I woke up, I just puked everywhere. And y'all, I told my man, I said, babe, go get a nurse, I'm dying. Y'all, I did not know you threw up during labor. That's something new to me. I did not know that you throw up during labor. And I guess it's something to do with your hormones, they said. And something to do with you dilating and stuff. I did not know that. So I did not know that what was going on. Like, I was honestly scared. Like, but I threw up twice. She said it was normal or whatever. That happened. Nothing else dramatic happened. Nothing else bad happened or whatever. Like I said, it was just a long process. Don't be afraid. I'm telling y'all, do not be afraid. I wasn't rushing it. It was just a long process. Like, when it happens, it happens. When you're 10 centimeters, it's time to push. Point blank simple. So you just got to play the waiting game until you get to 10 centimeters, and it's just time to push then. I did have to stay in the hospital maybe like, we went home Thursday. They had to make sure, you know, my blood pressure was right, because like I told y'all, my blood pressure was high, and I had to have a mad drip, which made me have to have a catheter and all of that or whatnot. And the first night they checked me every hour, my blood pressure, and it was great. They checked on her every 4 hours, I believe, her temperature and stuff. But the best feeling was when they put her, y'all, when I pushed her out and they laid her on my chest. I bawled. Do y'all hear me? I cried. I cried my little heart out. It was over with, y'all. And I could believe I done it. I could not believe it. Like, just look at her. Say hey. Say hey. You don't want to say hey? I am so proud of myself, y'all. Like, it is amazing. Being a mom is amazing. Being able to push her out and not having a C-section was amazing. just the whole process, I told my boyfriend I would do it all over again, y'all. I most definitely would. It was just, it's unexplainable. Like, the feeling, the process, like, all of it is just unexplainable. And never be scared, y'all. And I keep saying that, but I mean it. Like, don't be scared. And if you plus size, just, I mean, I ate what I wanted to eat. I ain't even gonna lie, but I didn't gain a lot of weight. I drank a lot of water. I didn't drink sodas at all my whole 9 months. I drank a lot of water. That's all I wanted anyway. I crave different stuff, but it was at the time I wanted it. When I wanted it, that's when I wanted it, or whatever. But please, if anybody is plus size or pregnant, please look at this video, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be having more story times, more vlogs, more pranks on my man, more time with Nova Dream, traveling, out of town stuff, you know, just beauty, fashion, all that good stuff, the usual. I think I covered everything as far as labor and delivery. I hope I did, y'all, and I hope I caught y'all attention and kept y'all attention. And I hope y'all really like, comment, and subscribe to this video. And Nova Dream is sucking on my hand because she is trying to tease at 4 months, y'all. But it's okay because she's growing up too fast. Look at her, trying to eat my hand. I don't think I missed anything. If I did, maybe I have another video or something to talk about it on. But that's pretty much it. I just really wanted the plus size girls, my plus size girls, honestly, to know, don't be scared if you're pregnant. You are going to be fine. Yeah, we're gonna eat. He's talking about we need to tighten up. Nova, you gonna eat some chicken? Anyway, y'all, I say bye-bye. Like I said in the beginning, it's your girl Kay, and we live all the way from the, if you know, you know. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel, turn your post notification bells on.